on the numbers, and it's basic mathematics.
In the morning, politics is perception. And even those who are bringing this kind of data, they just want to bring what we call a perception that Northeastern can make a difference. But I can tell you very correctly that if there is one thing that can hinder Northeastern to their game, is that one, they are pastoralists. And pastoralists, most of the times, they have to look for greener pastures of their cattle and so on. And therefore, the dependents of voters are those who are in towns. And the numbers may not appear to the numbers in the data. And that's where the mathematics can come along, you can get it wrong. Because there's no way you can convince me you'll be able to whip all the pastoralists from wherever farthest they are to come to a polling station that particular voting day, unless you do a very serious mobilizing job. Number two is that we are aware that there is a trend now that the president has come very clear on this particular element of vetting, that now they can freely cross to Kenya from Somalia, register as Kenyan citizen, have ID without restrictions of vetting. That's a very wrong trend, very wrong one. And if we are doing that particular business because of voting element, then we are doing it wrong and a long time. Because one...
Do you agree that that has a potential of actually boosting numbers, possible voters?
But I can tell you, even though you bring the whole Mogadishu to Kenya, you can't change the figures. There is no much, because it does not mean that, in fact, whenever we get 400,000 votes out of registered 1 million, the reason is because they have no votes. They have votes, but they don't appear to the polling station during that particular D-Day, because they are elsewhere. But if there can be a magic of migrating them, bringing them there, in that particular D-Day, they can do magic. Mm-hmm. But there is no possibility of that. And therefore, I would say, those who are focusing on that route may not get anything variable. You may do a lot of work to migrate people from their native areas of Somalia to Kenya, just because of vote, but that may not change the figures. Mm-hmm. One, I have just told you, their business is pastoralism. And this sometimes ruins them. Even to get an MCA, he has to do a very serious thorough job to migrate them from forest, migrate them with the vehicles to the centers, then camp them somewhere for 3 days or 4. Give them food until the day. But if you think that they will come from wherever they are to vote, it's a very, very magical thing. Mm-hmm. And but I would tell you, if you want to steal an election through figures, then you may use Northeastern. Use the figures to steal an election, mm-hmm. but not the actual vote casted.
Okay.
Yes.
There are those who read a lot of mischief in some of the actions of the president, Wanalote, and opening up the issuance of IDs in that region. Do you think that it is anything to worry about?
Well, first of all, I want to say that these figures are not factual. The figures we see in our census were not factual. I come from